So what I'd like to do in just a few minutes is to review certain points that have been made very nicely throughout the day. So just very quickly, as you know, we have the Technical Assistance Network, and this came live kind of simultaneous with two of our final rules. So we really want you to use this mechanism to enter your questions. We have a really good process for reviewing the questions, for developing the responses. We even get the responses checked by our Office of Chief Counsel. So you can be guaranteed that the questions, the responses are very well vetted and thought through. We also have at our disposal not only the FDA experts, but we can tap other experts to lend to our responses. One of the things that we want to leave with you is an appetite to work with the alliances. And we've mentioned them a few times today, and we'll continue to mention the alliances until we get on the plane, because they're so very important for us. As you know, we've had a number of outreach meetings throughout the development of the proposed rules and the final rules. Based on our form of rulemaking, it's essential to get public comment. We don't pretend to know all of the intricacies in any particular area. We need a reality check on our proposal. So we've engaged throughout the development process in interaction with the public to make sure that our rules are pragmatic, that they are feasible and doable for the end user. You'll continue to have opportunities to provide information as we go through the guidance process. Our guidances are public and open for comment, so those opportunities will continue. Currently, we have the PC, the Preventive Controls Alliance, the Produce Safety Alliance, and the Sprout Safety Alliance. We also have a FSMA readiness program, which is supported by our U.S. Agency for International Development, and we work with our colleagues from FAS, the Foreign Agricultural Service, to implement this program. The initial program was developed for Central America, but I'm very pleased that USAID is very interested in elaborating the program and extending it to other regions of the world. I think some of the great work that has been done by JETRO in particular is really mirrored in some of the work that's being done under the FAST program. So this is the FDA website, and you can see links there to the alliances. We have a description of what the alliances are intended to do and links where you can get more information on PC, on produce, and Sprout safety. We're really happy that quite recently we've developed international subcommittees. We know perfectly well that what might work very well in California may not work well in Japan or elsewhere. So we're looking to make sure that the training programs have cultural relevance, that there's a real knowledge of local practices and conditions. So we want to make sure that the training and the approaches are consistent with domestic efforts, but not necessarily always the same. We want to consider the cultural, political, religious, etc., differences and needs. Samir mentioned variances, so that's a little bit different. And one of the things that we'll be doing is setting up a process where another region or country or even firm, please correct me if I'm wrong, Samir, can come in and describe what they're doing to meet what is required by FDA in the produce area. The purpose of the international committees, however, is to make sure that we make that cultural leap and that we make sure that what we're doing is reasonable and pragmatic. So you've seen this slide several times a day, and we've repeated it with good reason. We want to make double sure that you know about how to get additional information from FDA, how to link with the alliances, and how to get your individual questions answered. So with that, I think we'll have more of an opportunity during the general session for more specific questions. As we've gone through the day, it's clear that some of the questions we need to take home and think further about and do further in internal consultation. If you enter a question through the TAN, it goes through the same process, that process of deliberation, consultation with our experts before the answer is posted. So we really want to encourage you to use the technical assistance network in particular. So that's it. Thank you.